Hello YouTube, this is your girl Monacoco, and welcome to my washi tape background holiday edition. Today we're going to be making a card using red, gold, and green washi tape. This washi tape is actually from Queen & Company. So using this combination, I'm also going to just show you, I've done some different color combinations as well. But today we're going to focus on using the other color. And this is just a different design that I wanted to show you using some blues and silvers. You can also use any other type of washi tape. You don't have to use the sparkly glittery kind. And you can mix and match your different combinations to do either traditional holiday, or you can use things like this hot pink and turquoise, which gives you a little bit of that modern holiday feel. So, getting washi tape and just doing it on an angle, you got to be careful. On these two examples right here, I tore the tape too short, and you can see where it kind of hangs, doesn't go all the way to the edge. So the better way to do it is to just take your roll and stretch it across the area that you want to cover to make sure that it is, and just give a little bit of overhang. So I'm just going to alternate the red, gold, and green, and try to don't do what I did. Basically, was I let the washi tape fold back on itself, and it was a heck of a time trying to get it loose. Once I get it started, waiting, there we go. Just pulling it out and then making sure that I don't have that problem again. This is really an easy background to do. Once you get into a rhythm of getting your colors and deciding which way you want to go, vertically, horizontally, or in this case diagonally, you can really start to move very quickly. So I'm just butting the tape right up against the other. I'm not using any sort of grid to make sure that the lines are straight. It really is pretty simple just to use the tape itself. And the good thing about washi tape, it is forgiving. You can adjust it as needed, and then wait until you have your pattern together and that you're satisfied where all your lines are going to be, and then you can go over it with your bone folder or with your finger, then just to kind of burnish it down and make sure that it is good and stuck to your surface. So in this one, I'm going to cover all the way diagonally up the card, so just following the pattern that I've created. This is a mix of some of the washi. The red and the green actually have a little pattern to it, as you can see, with a gold that's just glittered. This takes a very short time once you get into your rhythm. And when you get to the end, you may have more, not enough space for a full piece of washi, which is fine. You're just going to go ahead and follow your pattern all the way to the end. And I used one of those scraps that I had pulled off too short to finish the pattern. Now I'm burnishing it with my finger, just making sure that it's good and laid down. Now I'm just going to decide what scissors to use. I'm looking for my scissors that are non-stick. There they are. And I still can't find that bone folder, you guys. It's in a bath. I'm sure it's in a bag somewhere, one of my bags that I took to a crop, and I just can't find it. So I'm just using the base of my scissors, peeling that up. And I'm just going to repair that. I actually ripped part of it, but I laid it right back down, gave it a good burnishing, and I was able to salvage that. I put a little extra adhesive there using my ATG to make sure that it just didn't come up. And the ATG was a little bit too big, so I switched to a mini tape runner. Matched up the edges, and voila, burnished it down, and we're good to go. Now, if you did this on a panel as opposed to directly on the base of the card, just like in my first video, which I will link below so you can see it, you could just tuck the tape around the back and then put your panel onto your card base. But what I'm really trying to accomplish here is some single layer cards, and I'm just going to use a tag from a set that I got from Tuesday Morning last year. Actually, I got it from a clearance at Tuesday Morning, and I believe it's made by Hallmark Crafts. I can't even talk today. So just cleaning up my space, and there you have it. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Red, gold, and green. You just can't beat that color combination for the holidays. It's shiny, it's sparkly, it's pretty. You can decide whether you want to do a top card or you want to do a horizontal card. Not top, I mean a side folding, horizontal or vertical. Here's that tag set I was telling you about. Again, it was on clearance from Tuesday Morning. So the Tuesday Morning near me was actually going out of business. So I think I got it for like 70% off, something totally ridiculous. So I was just deciding which one of the stag reindeer I wanted to use. And with the color being so bold in the back, I decided to go with black. It came with pre-made holes and twine. So I'm just going to take the twine off because I don't need to use it as a tag. And that little hole there actually looks like a eye. So I'm looking to see what type of sentiment I'm going to use. This is a set from Close to My Heart. And I think I'm going to use the Merry Everything. These are some other options. Those are from Hero Arts. So just trying to figure out what sentiment I want to use. Scripted Merry Christmas. Ornament. And I'm looking at some scraps that I already had. Some reindeer paper. I was too busy. I was trying to see if there was anything that I could do to kind of make the stags pop up. And with the background just was busy enough, it really didn't need anything extra. So I decided to go with the Merry Everything. And that particular stamp is a set that I believe you can cut out. It's one of the companion sets with the Cricut, where it gives you the measurements of exactly what size to cut, and then you can use your stamps to stamp on the image. But I decided not to do that. I'm using my Misty right now just to get the placement right. So I'm using the frame and the sentiment, "Merry Everything." And as luck would have it, the Grinch came in and stole the rest of my footage. So this is the finished card example, all put together. I decided to pop up the Merry Everything. Here's an example all in gold with craft cardstock with Twinkle as the sentiment. And here's another variation just using the washi tape to border and create a frame. The last two card examples is a mixture of washi tape from Queen & Company and some tape that I got from Michaels. Here's a finished product of the one I showed earlier with an embossed snowflake and a sentiment. Well, thank you very much for watching this video today and joining ME Studios for holiday season. Please like, subscribe, and share, and click the bell for more notifications. Happy holidays!